All right, everybody. Hello. The time has not yet come, but it is quickly approaching. So I am going to sit down and get a few things ready so that we can really jam this and provide some really valuable information for everybody today about real actionable steps that you can take to make progress right now. And so this is the absolute right place to be. Let me grab pen and paper real quick. I've got something on my mind. All right, we've got a minute and 36 seconds left. So one moment while I just had this last minute thought that I really wanted to share with everybody. Incredible stuff. So 1 second. All right, how is everybody doing? We got a minute left. Well, we've got this minute. Let's kind of chat back and forth. Where is, let's see, we've only got a handful of people on right now. Where is this handful of people from? Where are you guys at? Comment in the box down below. Are you in the country? Are you out of the country? Are you in the States? What states are you in? Anybody? I'm speaking to the great ether. Are you out there? From Indiana, Amanda. Great to see you on here, Amanda. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to give you guys some really incredible information today. A lot of times people talk just about theory, but I'm going to give you the real deal. I'm going to give you guys real actionable steps today. Tammy is from Illinois. Yamin is from Portland, Oregon. I hope I said that ready. Maybe it's jammin'. We jammin'. All right, Portland, Oregon. There we go. Who did I was just chatting with someone from Oregon. I forget. All right, guys, the time has come. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Trevor Chapman. Let me close this just slightly. I think you'll be able to see me better if I've got this slightly closed. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Now, these are only half an hour, these webinars that we do, but the half hour, you have to realize each half hour that I'm going to deliver for you guys is probably the equivalent of about $65,000 worth of Facebook ad experiments. And then aside from that, weeks and hours and months of all kinds of research, and then my own studies, my own experiments online. So don't take the fact that this is only half an hour and assume that the information that is being delivered is valued in a half hour increment, right? Because this is incredible information. I want to real quick start though with a story that's going to really help everybody out. So here we go. I'm jumping back over to this slide. Only 30 minutes, so instead of telling everybody, hey, this is what I did today, what did you do today? We've already gone through that, so let's jump right in. Here's a quick story that I want to tell you guys, though. You may have heard this. If you have, forgive me. If not, it's an excellent story, and it illustrates the point that I want to display most perfectly. There was this little chicken, and she was an explorer, and she was wandering through the woods one day, and in the distance, she saw a town afar off, and she said, that's where I'm going to go. And sure enough, hobbled, ran, skipped, and she got into that town. And when she entered the gates of the town, all of the other chickens surrounded her because she was a brand new person in that town. They wanted to know everything about her travels, where she'd been, what she'd done. And she told them the most interesting thing of all. She said, I can fly. Now, of course, all the other chickens laughed because chickens can't fly. Other birds fly. Chickens, like penguins, they don't fly. They just kind of run around, even with their heads cut off. And she said, no, for real, guys, I can fly. In fact, I'm going to teach you how to fly. Meet me in the town hall tonight at midnight, and I will show you how I can fly. And if I can fly, you can fly too. Well, everyone was curious, so what did they do? They went to the town hall. Literally, the entire chicken town showed up at the town hall. And that little chicken walked up to the top of the podium or whatever was there, She welcomed them, and then she jumped off and she literally started to fly, astounding everybody. She taught them step by step what they needed to do so that they could get off the ground and fly and soar as well. Not just little jumps here and there, not just when it was convenient, but to literally fly. And they flew all around that town hall all night long. Well, as the sun started to rise, the roosters started to cock-a-doodle-doo. And the chickens knew that it was time to go home. So they landed, and they all walked home. So moral of the story, I hope you can tell. If you do, comment below what the moral of that story is. The moral of the story is this: when you learn how to fly, don't walk home. Like when you learn something that you previously thought was impossible, take that knowledge and jam forward. So I'm going to share some things with you guys today. Really, what I'm going to share with you is the art of making money online, how you can actually use this incredible platform, ibuyrite, that solves for most of the marketers' issues, right? Which is all the back-end logistics, SKUs, negotiations, all of that stuff, and how you can start making money online right now. And it's the equivalent of a chicken teaching other chickens how to fly. My request is that you don't walk home afterwards. So knowing that we all have a tendency to fall back into our ways and proverbially walk home, I've designed this webinar, this training webinar, a little bit differently than you might think. Because today, my goal is literally show you how to launch an effective ad for free. And so I had a bunch of slides that literally showed step by step, but this is what I've noticed. Because I've done a lot of these trainings for various groups and people, etc. When I have slides and I show people slide by slide how to do it, people walk home. In fact, they never even get airborne because there's the slides. They take some notes. If they're, real tech savvy, they grab their phone and they're like, either taking screenshots or snapping photos of it, but they actually never take action. So instead, what I'm going to do is when I get to this section to actually show you how you can launch an effective ad, not an ad, an effective ad, and how you can do it for free, I am not going to give you slides to show you how to do that. I'm going to walk you through doing it. Why? Because you are going to do it now. Now, some of you won't be able to because you're going to be on your phones and you're probably watching this from your phone. If that's the case, grab a notebook and write everything down. But if you're on a desktop computer or you've got your phone somewhere and you've got another computer or an iPad or anything like that, then you need to take action today, right now. Not wait until the time is comfortable, because the time is never comfortable. The best time to start, like they say, was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. So guys, let's jump into that. But first, what I want to do is I want to jump in and introduce myself to you guys. There's probably going to be a lot of new people on here that I haven't met yet. So if it's all right with you guys, I'm going to go ahead and just say a few words about me so that you know who I am. My name is Trevor Chapman. Grew up on Guam. My dad was a scuba diving instructor on Guam. When I was 12, we moved to Alaska. He was a whale-watching boat captain. From a young age, I had this entrepreneurial mindset. I used to go to Bali in Indonesia before cell phones and everything, and I'd buy bracelets, sell them at school. That continued in Alaska. I'd play my saxophone on the docks. Anyway, I lived in Eastern Europe for 5 years. When I got back, I know how to make money because I fell in love. And when you fall in love, you've got to make money, right, to support the family. So I started knocking doors, door to door, in between my college semesters, like in that summer break. And what started out as a summer job turned into a career. That career has afforded me all kinds of things. It takes a really unique skill set to be able to knock on someone's door while they're eating dinner, stop them from slamming the door in your face, get them to want to invite you in, and then walk out 2 hours later with a 20-year solar contract at $150,000. And I basically went through this whole period from pest control to security to solar, had some luck selling some companies. Long story short is I've taken that 12 years of experience in brick and mortar entrepreneurship, and I've merged it into an online program. Because if it works offline, then it should work more effectively online. And it turns out, guys, it does. What I want to do, though, is I want to avoid any sort of paralysis, right? I don't want you to sit there and say, is the product I'm going to choose what the market needs? Is this a trend right now? Because I'm going to actually have you choose a product on your store to post it. So instead, I am going to tell you how we solve for that. We don't wait for traditional business for there to be a need in the marketplace, because if you wait for a need, then it's typically a race to the bottom. This is called query-based marketing, and it's how most marketing works. I need to brush my teeth, so I have a need. I search on Amazon, or I go to Walmart, and they give me the selection of toothbrushes or whatever my query was. I then have this selection, and it's an immediate race to the bottom. I will buy, and every consumer out there will buy, most 99% will buy the best quality toothbrush at the cheapest rate. And anytime you start competing on that type of situation, that race to the bottom requires you to have really deep pockets because the margins are so thin. So you may have the best dog food, but no one's really going to know until their dog's hungry. So instead, we want to do something completely differently. We do not want to rely on query-based marketing, especially when you're first setting up your ibuyrite stores. See, you're going to jump on there, you're going to see thousands of SKUs, and you're going to be like, this is perfect, this is awesome. A lot of these products compete on Amazon. We even sell them for cheaper in some instances on ibuyrite. So you're going to be like, this is perfect, this solves for a market need. But nobody really knows because they're not familiar with your particular store. So what we need to do is, as marketers, we need to effectively create the need. All right? So that's actually what we're going to be doing. So I want everybody right now to comment down below on the first product that comes to your mind. Do not think more than that. The first product that you know is on your store that comes to mind, what is it? Comment in the comments. And I'm sitting here watching this. Thank you, whoever just liked that video. I'm going to like it like 10 times. Did you just see all my likes? All right, let's see. Let's get some needs in, or let's get some products in here. Dog food. Okay, Preston, perfect. Dog food. What else, guys? What other products do we have? Shoes. Okay. Amanda, do you have a specific shoe? Coffee drink. Do you have a specific coffee drink? So these are generalities. Let's get specific to a very particular one. Do you have one particularly that you know of? Anybody? Anybody at all? All right, snacks, coffee drink. All right, guys, well, I see that you've got some good ideas there. So what you need to do now is you need to select that particular product. And if you can't do this right now because you have one screen or another, then these are the notes that you're going to write down. I'm going to show you what to do to drive traffic. Really interesting, some studies that I've found that I've personally conducted on Facebook. Anytime that I have created an ad, a paid for ad, so I'm paying for traffic, the more it looks like an ad with a buy now button and then, you know, a website and everything like that at the bottom, the less effective it actually is. My click-through rate drops, my cost per click skyrockets through the air. So what we're going to do, we're going to engage in a little bit of subterfuge. We are going to make this ad for our product look like a regular post. So here are the steps. You first are, okay, high brew coffee, science diet dog food. Perfect, guys. That's exactly what you want to do. So I'm going to take the science diet dog food example right now. You are going to go onto that page on your ibuyrite store, and you are going to pull off the first image that ibuyrite pulls up for that science diet dog food. That is the image that you are going to pull off. Either right click and save that or take a screenshot. Now there may be better images, but you're not going to choose the better images because there has to be congruency from when someone is on Facebook and they click off. See, ultimately, guys, this is our goal. Someone's in the convenience of their own home, right? They're scrolling through and you're a friend with them, so what you post is going to pull up on their friend feed. And they see something, they click that link, and it takes them over now to your ibuyrite store. If the image that they initially click on and see is different than the image on the first image that pops up on the store, your conversion rate plummets, and that's bad. You want your conversion rate to raise, okay? So the first image that ibuyrite labels that has for that particular product, that's the one that you're going to pull off. So right click and save it or take a screenshot, all right? Now you're going to copy the actual URL for that product. So you're going to go up to the navigation bar, the thing across the top right there, and you're going to copy that URL. So it should be your name or your store name or whatever the case may be, ibuyrite.com / and then products or collections or something like that. And it's going to be the whole URL. All right. So now that we've done that, we have the image, we have the URL copied in our clipboard. You're going to go to your Facebook page now. Now, once you're on your Facebook page, you are going to create just a regular post. You're not going into Ads Manager. You're not doing anything fancy because Occam's razor, my friends, the simple methods work. The more technical you get, the more layers you try and layer on top of everything, the less success you have. Trust me on this. When you've sold more online than I have, then come back and change the system. But right now, let's just stick with what works. All right, everyone? So go to your page, and this is what you're going to write. You need to know, is that dog food on sale? So the featured products that we talked about the last time, those are always on sale. So that might be something that you want to use. If you use the featured products, you've got a scarcity and urgency factor because they're not going to be featured for more than a week, meaning they're not going to be discounted for more than a week. So I'm going to go forward now as if that Science Diet dog food was the featured product and it's on sale, okay? So at the first line, when you post, don't put the image in there, don't do anything yet. That first line is going to say something like this. Hot spring sale, 35% off 4 days. Or it's going to say 35% off, all caps, while supplies last. Or 35% off next 48 hours. The first line, what we're doing is we are both grabbing them in and we're creating urgency and we're attempting to create scarcity. Okay, so we're grabbing them, right? If it's not on sale, then you're going to engage with them. So if it's not on sale, you're going to say something like this. This is for the dog food. Love your Chihuahua, or love your Great Dane, or man's best friend hungry, and you're going to ask a question mark. Okay? So if it's not on sale, that's what you're going to do. That question is going to engage them. And then the second line below that, you'll do exactly what I just said. Okay? Cheaper than Amazon, 30% less, or whatever the case may be. Next 5 days, discounted, or you don't even have to do that. My favorite product for 72 hours, something like that. You've got to have a time frame and some sort of scarcity aspect in there, okay? The third line now, because you're going to hold Shift and you're going to push Enter to go down to the third line. By holding Shift, it doesn't post it, okay? So now you're going to go into the third line, and you're going to write, claim yours now, or get yours ASAP, or don't lose out. And then this is my favorite, the equal sign, and then the 2 greater thans. Okay, so 1 equals, 2 greater thans, and that's pointing, and then you're going to post the link. So you're going to paste that link. That will probably run onto the 4th line. That's okay. So the 4th/5th line now is going to be social proof. We really need to engage. You will have some ads that take off, and those ads that take off will make you a lot of money. But you need to help promote that. So you're going to say something like this on that last line. So Shift Enter, go down a line. Comment yes if you love your dog. Or comment yes if your dog is your best friend. Or I said someone in here, Ageless Foundation Ultra T Gold, comment yes if you're ready to remove your wrinkles. So you're trying to get them to comment and tag others, okay? But don't do that thing that everyone writes, comment, tag, share, blah, 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 because no one does that. You need to give them something to say. You need to give them a message that resonates with them. So if the women are ready to remove their wrinkles, comment yeah if you're ready to remove your wrinkles, okay? So let's go back into this again because there's quite a few things I know. First line, if it's on sale, is the scarcity and urgency. If it's not on sale, it's the question to engage them. Okay, so are you a dog lover? That's kind of generic, but you can do that. Okay, love your pet, love your dog. Do you have a turtle? Whatever the case may be. The next line is then going to be the scarcity and the urgency. 35% off next 72 hours, or 25% off while supplies last, or 15% off until sold out, something like that. Okay, whatever the case may be with that particular product. All right, and then the third line is going to be the call to action. Claim yours now. Get yours ASAP. Don't miss out. The equal sign, the two greater thans, and then you're going to paste that link, okay? And then the last line underneath that is going to be the social engagement. So comment yes if you love your dog. If you've got someone that loves their dog, likely they're going to comment yes. It's going to be even better if you can get even more niche than that, or niche, however you say it. If you say comment yes if you have a St. Bernard, or here's the real key. If you can get passion products in front of passionate people, they will engage in comments. They will. So if you're in a Facebook group of people that have St. Bernard dogs, you're going to first post this on your page, then you're going to share it into that group. So write this knowing that group, they all have St. Bernard dogs. So comment yes if you love your St. Bernard. Now, this is what you're going to do. Facebook is going to automatically pull a photo in because of your link. You do not want that photo. So what you're going to do is you're now going to grab the photo that you saved or that you screenshotted. You're going to pull that over the post box. So in your screen, when you click in there, it kind of pops out like that. You're going to pull that photo and it's going to say, this will remove the link in the photo. Is that okay? Bam. Yes, that's okay. So now that new photo is in there. Once that new photo is in there, you click post, and you have just created. I thought this was like the second one. My bad. Oh, darn it. I've gone all the way to the beginning. Everyone ready for this from the beginning? Sorry, just joking. You have just learned the art of making money online, and you have just launched an effective ad for free. All right? So let's go back to where I was. I didn't realize that there were so many slides in between that. I apologize to everybody for making you look at my mug again. Come on. Let me move forward here. All right, energy pack 30. Energy 30 pack. Yes, that's awesome. So comment yes if you love the feeling of energy drinks, or if you love, if you get much more work done on energy drinks. Okay, so again, guys, the best type of ads online are passion products for passion people. If you just say, here's some toothbrush or here's some toothpaste, that's not a passion product. Like, that's not going to drive a lot of traffic. Now, that's an upsell item. That's a cross-sell item. They'll buy that once they get to their store, but you need a product that's going to pull them out of their friend feed. You need something more interesting than the story about Trump that someone just shared on their friend's wall. So you need a passion product. So, for instance, what are groups that are passionate? Cyclists are highly passionate, right? Individuals who read books, highly passionate. 82 to 91% of all online purchases are done by females. What are many females passionate about? Baby clothing, makeup, beauty products. So get these passion products and then deliver a message that will resonate with those people. You'll then create the ad, and then you're going to post that again on your wall, and then you're going to share it in various Facebook groups that you are in. Now, here's the deal. You need to discover what your niche is that you're going to start really jamming, and then you need to search for the groups on Facebook that you can join. It's free. You can join these groups. Once you're in these groups, you can't just start spamming them. You need to provide value. So if you're doing dog stuff, right, and you have a St. Bernard, find this group in America of people who have created a Facebook group called, whatever, St. Bernard dogs. We love our St. Bernards, whatever. Now start engaging with them. Don't spam them. Start by providing real value. Post a picture of you and your dog. Let them know how you potty trained your dog. When they ask a question, give value. Do this for about 2 weeks and become the person that gives and does not take. And then when you post that, they will gladly welcome that because you have given first. You didn't enter their world, then started spamming them with all these messages to buy from you. All right? But once you're in these groups, you've got free advertising because you've got passionate people in these groups. If they're willing to join a group, in a niche thing and a niche, then they are passionate people. And if you present them passion products, they will click away from their ad onto your store. And once they're on your store, you can cross-sell and upsell them. All right? So guys, questions about this? We're at 7:25. These are 30 minutes long. So what are your questions regarding this? And while I'm waiting for you to answer that, because there's a little bit of a lag, I'm going to go on to what's coming. We're going to talk about all these things: how to start social commerce through disruption with your own Facebook profile, how to get organic traffic to your store. We just talked about one of those things. How to get paid traffic to your store once you're getting organic traffic. That just kind of puts your store on steroids. Daily action items to drive sales and much more. After I answer some of these questions, we're going to jump over into questions and answers. But guys, first, something incredible just spoke to Bob about and found out. ibuyrite is going to start on Saturday accepting Bitcoin as a currency. This is an incredible cryptocurrency. My own opinion is that it's the currency of the future. It is deregulated and not centralized. There's a lot of companies that use Bitcoin right now, not just obscure online companies. Overstock.com, the CEO offers his people the option to pay them in Bitcoin, and you can also purchase things in Bitcoin. So on Saturday, ibuyrite will both accept and you have the option of being paid in Bitcoin. Secondly is your featured products. These are the ones that you want to post. You don't want to spam, but these are the products that are on sale. These can help you drive traffic. So guys, let's start talking now. Questions and answers. I am yours for 4.5 minutes. Any questions that you have at all, I'm a wealth of knowledge and I'm willing to just give it away to you. So let's get those questions. Stacy, are there any questions that you've seen while I've been doing this that you can text me real quick that I can answer? Stacy, anything at all? Now is the time, my friends. Now is the time to ask questions. I doubt not yet. Okay. How many items can I post today? You shouldn't post more than one because here's the deal. When you're posting on people will stop following you as a friend if you just spam their walls with your ads. So I would post no more than one a day. Now, if I was jumping into this fresh and doing this like myself full time, I would join these niche groups and I would start contributing to them on things that I know about. So if I know a lot about toothpaste, I'm going to find that group and I'm going to join it. If I know a lot about dogs, I'm going to do that. If I know a lot about beauty, I'm going to join these groups and I'm going to become a contributor, a trusted and reliable source in these groups. I'm going to do this for a week or 2 weeks until I'm recognized. When they see me in the group feed, they know I'm going to provide an answer, so much so that they might actually start tagging me with their questions. And then I will post my product in there and say, hey guys, I hope it's okay for you, but here is an incredible opportunity for you guys to get top of the line products far cheaper than you can get them here or there, etc. I'm in e-commerce and I've negotiated deals with thousands of real retailers and I've cut out the middle guy. We pass those savings on to you. So I'm going to post a couple things here for you. If you like it, great. And then don't say anything after that and then post it, but just once a day. Here's the other thing you can do. You can start creating your own Facebook group, because if you do multiple, you can't ride 2 horses with one rear, right? So first, foster your own group. And if you want to say something like beauty deals, like if you have a beauty store, best beauty deals as a Facebook group, and then you start inviting your friends, and you can't just give out ads. You've got to reshare incredible things. So share videos that other people put out about, how to put on makeup or whatever. Share articles. Become a valuable source within your niche for people, and then you can provide them with great beauty products. So that's the next step, and we can talk about that in a later one, but that's kind of the strategy to use for free traffic. Next, should I use hashtags? Only if it is a passion product that gets searched a lot, okay? So otherwise, you're going to lose, because Facebook will only show so many lines And if you use those lines on hashtags, hashtags on Facebook are not really a thing. You may get a sale here or there, but people aren't going to search hashtag eyeliner. Like that just doesn't happen on Facebook, right? So you can, and it will get you into those searches, but only if you have space. Do those other things I told you first. How do I get an ibuyrite store? Bob Beard. Ask the guy that invited you here. He can help you out, or she. Trevor, is this being recorded for replay? It is. All right. Any more questions, my friends? Hashtags on Instagram? Yeah. Hashtags are an Instagram type of program. So hashtags on Instagram, that's really how you search on Instagram. So on Facebook, that's not how you do it. The thing, here's the deal, is that you want to use the tools appropriately for what they are. When people get on Instagram, they're going to really just look at photos, and buying is a secondary type of program. Facebook is in the process of developing their platform as the social commerce battlefield of the future. And that's why they have credit card options built right in. That's why you can have Facebook stores built right in, things like this. So on Instagram, yes, hashtags, but definitely your link on there. Follow the same method with that. You're not going to have the same amount of lines on Instagram, but yes, we'll do a different one on Instagram later. This one was specifically about Facebook. And then again, guys, I'm telling you, join those groups, become a contributor. Once you contribute, you can now take because you've given. And if you can't find those groups, create the group and become the go-to location on Facebook for information regarding this, and be niche. If you just say discount beauty products, well, there's a million. But if you're like eyeliner, the eyeliner group of 2017, right? Name it something better than that. Then anyone who's interested in eyeliner, they're going to see that. And the more people that join it, the higher Facebook is going to rank you, and you'll just start getting people organically into it. And then you can offer more than just eyeliner, right? But you're going to be posting beneficial things into that group for all of your followers that are in that group. And don't let anybody else post. Ban and delete the people that try and pull your people away from you. All right, guys, I'm going to stay on for about 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to jump off. We've only got half hour for these. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Please fly home. Please, the sun is going down. Fly home. Don't walk home. You just got the secret to free traffic on Facebook. Use it. I know it sounds simple. The best things in life are simple. Please use this, my friends. Please use this. And next week, I would love to start off with you guys telling me the successes that you had this week. Amy, do paid Facebook ads help? Yes, but that's an entirely different thing. So don't do that yet. Don't boost your post. Don't go into Ads Manager. Don't do that yet. The first thing you want to do is focus on the groups and focus on your own wall. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate your time. I'm always here to help. Chat with you guys soon.